is here from Unboxed Adventures. My wife and I came out to Robert's Cave for the weekend, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of our setup and a basic rundown of how everything looks. Now keep in mind, everything will be a little bit different in the long run, but this is a basic idea of our setup. A lot of people come by and complimented on it and everything, so without further ado, I'll go ahead and show you our setup. Alright, so right here we have a 4-foot by 8-foot utility trailer that we got at Harbor Freight. For information's sake, if you get one of these things, we paid about $5.50 for this thing. We have heard you can get them cheaper, but at the moment that is the going rate for them. This trailer was a pain in the butt to hook up. It took us about 2.5 days and some help because the instructions are not very good. They're in Chinese and none of the pieces are marked, so we kind of had to figure that out, and I'm thankful to my friend Adam Williams for coming over and helping me out with it. But the usability of it is awesome, and we love it. That bottom kayak is a tandem kayak. That's my wife's and mine. On this one, we were with our friends Adam and Beth Williams, and those are their two kayaks on top. But that's that. Okay, this is our solar panel. This is what we're using to charge our Jackery and our refrigerator. Our refrigerator is in a different spot at the moment, as we were just charging up our Jackery, and this was flat, and it's been a gorgeous sunny day out here. But there is our solar panel right there, and then here is a picture of our battery that is charging up right there. I know the kayaks are a little bit of a mess, but we've been fishing and a lot of stuff out of them today. Good news, I actually did catch a smallmouth bass with my with the kayak earlier today. Alright, here is the back end of our Pathfinder where we slept last night. We still got some kinks to work out. We got very hot in there last night. Of course, it did rain, so that didn't help us out much. But that's it. That is our little screen tent that we've got. Actually, I have found it very simple to take that off so we can move around and everything. I know the bed in there looks messy, but we did sleep in it, and then we put the rest of our stuff up top, and I will show you a little bit closer of this whole setup right in here. That right there, we put a bunch of our stuff in, and that actually works really well. We were actually given that for free, surprisingly enough. So I want to thank my father-in-law and my son for finding that for us. But it has really worked awesome. It's great. Those right there let air in, and as of the moment, they haven't let a whole lot of water in. Of course, it did downpour last night, but they work really well. So. Alright, here is our shower tent in action. This trip we actually haven't used this that much for a shower tent. We don't really have a whole lot of ways to get water out here. We're still kind of working some of this out, but that's our shower tent right there. Here's our table. Those yellow totes right there and that black one we are putting on our trailer over there on one side, and that's kind of what we're using for some storage. But in there, right there, our shower tent that we got off Amazon. It's held up really well, and we've kind of used it for the garage, and I'm going to show you the inside of it, what I'm talking about, because there's something else in there I want to show you. Alright, here's the inside of the shower tent. I'll show you how high up it goes so you get an idea. We've used this for the garage. It actually worked out pretty well for that. We will end up using this for the shower tent and for some other stuff. But that device right in front of you, that is a refrigerator. I haven't shown you guys much of that yet. And that right behind me is a place where I put my Coleman stove and some other stuff. But on the inside of this is not plugged in right now. We are charging up our battery. But on the inside of this, it's pretty deep. We've held a lot of stuff, and that thing is still super cold. It really does work. We've had to get a little bit creative with it at times, but it really does work. I'm just letting you know that. Yes, we had some worms in here for fishing, and a little bit of it spilled out, but it's been a great little refrigerator. I'm gonna go ahead and close that now. That's how it closes. That's all for right now. Tomorrow, I will take another picture of the trailer whenever we leave and how we transport everything, so I have a better idea of that, and we are going to build up on it. So if you like this content, go ahead and subscribe for me if you would, just to let us know how we're doing, and we will talk at you later.